Hello, and welcome to Magic English Stories, where we bring you tales of transformation and triumph. Today, we're diving into the inspiring life story of British actor Tom Hardy, from his troubled beginnings to becoming one of Hollywood's most celebrated stars. His journey is a testament to resilience and the power of change. Stick with us as we explore how Tom Hardy rose above his struggles, turning his life around to achieve remarkable success in the world of film. Tom Hardy, born Edward Thomas Hardy on September 15, 1977, in Hammersmith, London, had a challenging start in life. Raised in East Sheen, a suburban area of London, Hardy came from an artistic family. His mother, Anne, was a painter, and his father, Edward Chips Hardy, was a writer and comedian. Despite his creative household, Hardy's teenage years were marked by rebellion and struggles with authority, which led to him being expelled from school at the age of 16. While many of his peers navigated the usual adolescent paths, Hardy's teenage years were filled with tumult. His family moved frequently, and he had a difficult time adjusting to new schools and environments. The sense of instability, paired with his early involvement in minor criminal activities, created a challenging atmosphere for Hardy, who began to express his frustration through outbursts and erratic behavior. At the age of 17, Hardy joined the army, but was discharged after just a few weeks, as he failed to meet the strict standards of discipline. This marked a turning point in his life, where his anger and frustration were now compounded with a growing sense of alienation. Despite the rebellious nature of his youth, Hardy's life was about to take a turn, one that would eventually lead him down a path of self-realization and recovery. Struggles with addiction by his early 20s, Hardy was entrenched in substance abuse. Alcohol and drugs became his coping mechanisms, and the actor has been very open about his struggles with addiction. During these years, Hardy was often found in dangerous situations, battling both his personal demons and the external consequences of his actions. Hardy has talked openly about the chaos in his life during this period. He describes how drugs and alcohol allowed him to escape from the pain and confusion that plagued him. He often found himself in difficult and dangerous situations, including multiple arrests, as his self-destructive behavior reached its peak. His addiction took a severe toll on his personal relationships, and he found himself alienated from family and friends. Hardy's battle with substance abuse wasn't just a period of poor decision-making. It was a cry for help, a way to numb the emotional pain he felt from his troubled youth and internal struggles. He was struggling with depression, anxiety, and a deep sense of not being in control of his own life. The true turning point in Hardy's life came in 2003, when he hit rock bottom. After a night of heavy drinking and drug use, he woke up in a pool of blood and vomit in Soho, London. Hardy has described this moment as the most terrifying of his life. It was this traumatic event that finally made him face the reality of his situation. In an interview, he stated that this was the moment that forced him to look at himself in the mirror and realize he needed to make a change. Determined to turn his life around, Hardy sought help and entered rehab. While initially he entered rehab to appease the people around him, the experience would become a life-changing one. Hardy soon realized the depth of his addiction and the toll it had taken on his emotional well-being. During his time in rehab, he confronted his demons and began to understand the reasons behind his self-destructive behavior. Hardy has often shared that his time in rehab was the catalyst for his transformation. The support of fellow patients and therapists helped him begin the process of healing. In a moment of clarity, Hardy knew that he couldn't continue down the same destructive path. His decision to stay sober marked the beginning of his journey toward redemption. During his recovery, Hardy turned his attention back to his first love, acting. Despite his troubled past, Hardy always had a passion for the arts, and acting became his outlet for expression. He enrolled in the Drama Centre London, where he honed his craft and began to focus on his future career in a way he had never done before. Hardy's big break came in 2001 when he was cast in Ridley Scott's Black Hawk Down, a military action film. Although his role was relatively small, the film was a major success and served as an introduction to the world of acting. It wasn't long before he began to land bigger roles in both television and film. However, it was his performance in Bronson, 2008, where he portrayed the infamous British criminal Charles Bronson, that truly showcased his range as an actor. Hardy's commitment to the role was unparalleled, and he transformed his body and mind to embody the character's extreme physicality and emotional depth. This performance earned him critical acclaim and established him as one of the most promising young actors in the industry. Hardy's portrayal of Bronson didn't just put him on the map, it marked the beginning of his Hollywood success. As Hardy's career continued to rise, he found himself cast in larger, more influential films. In 2010, he starred in Christopher Nolan's Inception, a mind-bending thriller that became one of the biggest box office successes of the year. In Inception, Hardy played Eames, a charming and quick-witted forger. His performance was a testament to his versatility as an actor, and the film's success helped cement his place in Hollywood. The next year, Hardy was cast in The Dark Knight Rises, the final film in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Hardy's role as the villain Bane, a merciless and physically imposing figure, earned him worldwide recognition. His portrayal of Bane was intense and intimidating, with a voice performance that became iconic. Hardy's ability to embody such a complex villain solidified his standing as one of the most talented actors of his generation. In 2015, Hardy took on the role of Max Rokitansky in Mad Max: Fury Road, the reboot of the classic action series. Directed by George Miller, the film was an instant success, receiving widespread critical acclaim for its groundbreaking action sequences and breathtaking visuals. Hardy's performance as the brooding, stoic Max was another career-defining moment, further establishing him as a leading man in Hollywood. Amid his rising fame, Hardy also found personal happiness. In 2014, he married actress Charlotte Riley, and the couple has since had 2 children together. Hardy has been very private about his family life, but he has shared that fatherhood has given him a sense of purpose and perspective. Becoming a father has been transformative for Hardy, providing him with a grounding influence that helps him maintain a healthy work-life balance. Tom Hardy has also been open about his struggles with mental health and addiction, frequently using his platform to advocate for greater awareness around these issues. He's also been involved with various charities and causes close to his heart, particularly those related to addiction recovery and supporting youth in creative fields. As of today, Tom Hardy remains one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. His dedication to his craft, his commitment to self-improvement, and his advocacy work have made him an influential figure in both the film industry and beyond. Hardy continues to take on challenging roles and remains a highly sought-after talent in Hollywood. His story is a powerful reminder that no matter how dark or difficult the road may seem, there is always a possibility for transformation. Tom Hardy's life is proof that with determination, hard work, and the support of others, anyone can rise from their struggles and achieve greatness. Thank you for joining us today on Magic English Stories to explore the incredible journey of Tom Hardy. We hope his story has inspired you to overcome your own challenges and believe in the power of change. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories, and remember, your journey can always take a turn toward greatness. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.